3 decades, more than a half dozen local cities and boroughs have been designated under Pennsylvania's Act 47, labeling them as distressed municipalities. Tonight, that list is shorter by one. Newswatch 16's Emily Kress shows us how the city of Hazleton made its exit from financial distress.
With a stroke of a pen, the city of Hazleton is out of financial distress. The city entered the Act 47 program in September of 2017. Hazleton Mayor Jeffrey Cassett reflected on the day he let the community know he was asking the state for help.
Eventually, I signed it and sent it out. I felt like we hit a low point. I spent weeks making notes on what I thought would benefit the city and coming up with questions to ask our future recovery plan coordinators.
Act 47 is run by the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development to help get municipalities back on track financially. After the initial review of the city's finances back in 2017, state officials made 89 recommendations, taking a deep look at issues in every department. A process Hazleton City Council President Jim Perry says was difficult.
It was eye-opening. You try to check them off as you could go, and I think, again, it was something that hasn't been done in the city forever. No one ever looked at that as a whole.
Act 47 coordinator Gerald Cross says exiting the distressed status is a big step, especially for community members.
It means that the city is able to provide services and benefits to the citizens at a cost that they could afford without burdening the taxpayers further. It really means that the city has gotten to a point where it is professionally run.
Cross says the city of Hazleton is the 22nd municipality to recover from the distressed status.
I think it's growing. I think this is just the beginning of a new stage in Hazleton's progress. I really think Hazleton is going to be a good example for cities across Pennsylvania.
The work isn't over. Perry says they're still looking ahead to continue the success.
We're going to have debt policies, fund balance policies, so nothing happens in the future. So we can make sure, even though we may not be here, that the next group who comes in and the next administration can follow those policies and make sure we never end up in this situation.
Emily Kress, Newswatch 16, Luzerne-County.
Emerging from Act 47 status is always a cause for celebration in a community. Back in 2015, the city of Nanticoke left Act 47 status after more than 9 years. State leaders came to Luzerne County to congratulate the city on turning around its finances.
I think we are up for a celebration. I think it's a very big thing for Nanticoke to be coming out of a distressed city, and I think we will have a celebration.
Nanticoke was first listed as distressed in May of 2006. The city of Scranton spent more time on the list of distressed municipalities than any other in Pennsylvania. The Electric City held a news conference in January of last year to announce that it was finally free of Act 47 status. At the time, Scranton had been a distressed city for 30 years. And just this year, the borough of Mahanoy City in Schuylkill County emerged from under Act 47. Mahanoy City spent 7 years on the state's list of distressed municipalities. With Mahanoy City and Hazleton now out of distressed status, the city of Shamokin is the only municipality in northeastern and central Pennsylvania still under Act 47.